Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to wherever you are around the world. Hope everyone's having a good day. I am back in Forza Horizon 5, and you are currently looking at a 68 Dodge Dart Hemi, which I think is the barn find actually. I've spruced it up a bit, I've done a bit of customization, and I've made it it's actually an A-class. I'm about to do some racing, you see. And we're going to do the circuit that goes around the main Mexico festival. So, without further ado, let's get some racing done. Okay, let's get going. A-class American muscle. And as usual, I prefer racing like this. For some reason, I appear to be better. I probably haven't mentioned that before. I don't know, I just feel that I can judge spaces with all the other cars just a little bit better. Right, we've grabbed 8th and we're going to sneakily pass and grab 7th. You can actually get a kind of a body kit preset for this car that whacks it up to an S1 class, which is ridiculous, and I'm interested to see what it's going to be like. I just braked way too early there. Managed to crawl that back. We are 5th. And what I have learned is I really need to start, from the get-go, just start pushing for positions, because a lot of the amount of times when I concentrate and think to myself, oh yes, let's push, I need positions and be a little bit aggressive like that, because as you know, I like being as clean as I possibly can. You know, I end up being 6th, but as soon as I start pushing, I end up actually doing rather well. I know the supercharger kind of obstructs the view, but I still like the HUD view. I seem to rate a lot better in it. I have a huge lead. I think it depends on the track and it depends on the car and what car I'm in. And honestly, even subtly tuning your car really does make a difference. It does make a huge difference, and you've no idea. Like, I don't do a full tune. I might mess with things here and there just to sort oversteer or understeer, whether it's to do with the suspension, whether it's to do with the gearing ratios. Which there's a very neat little cheeky little trick to do, which is dead easy to do, which I will probably make a video on at some point. Most of you probably already know it, but it's basically to make it's basically lengthening your gears a little bit. Damn, I really do have a... This is on above average, I'm pretty sure. My driver tire level. But as I said, you know, sometimes I'm struggling. And it might be the car, because every kind of video where we're doing a couple of races, I'm like, well, hey, let's just do it with a different car. Rather than having a theme or anything, I try and do something, a different car each time. And that's the end of the race. 3 minutes 50, not too bad. Sprint race, let's go. Don't know why, but I always prefer a sprint race. You know, the A to B's rather than a circuit. I suppose it's a preference. We're going to take the inside, and we're going to take 6th already. I have a feeling these races are going to be easy. Because as I said, you know, I use above average because it's a nice medium for me. I know I have the capability to win, but at the same time, it's a little bit of a challenge for me. Or it should be, you know. I've done other races, and I've repeated races that I've done on previous videos in other cars, and sometimes I'm struggling, sometimes I'm not. It just depends on the track and the car compared with the driver tars. And I think this one is going to be easy. Which might be the fact that I'm just getting really used to the game and I'm really into it. So I know I haven't performed great on some of my previous videos, but you know, I'm not one to hide from that. Everyone has poor performances and bad races. And I'm not just going to show you my good ones, I'm going to show you my bad ones as well. I'm going to take the inside, and I'm going to take first place, thank you. We're going to go flat out here, round the corner. And I reckon if we lift off and back on again, yeah, that's done that nicely. And I reckon we can flat out all through here. I swear that section, it was in a race I've done before. This feels familiar. Oh, should have braked a little bit more. I did lift off and I should have braked. I think I did brake, didn't I? But just needed a tad more. Full brake here on the inside. I've noticed my back end does kind of skid and slide when I put power out from the apex when it's a slow corner. Should have braked. Should have braked. Should have lifted off and braked a lot sooner. That is my bad. So I thought it was a corner like that I can just power all the way through, or just lift off and do it like that. There we go, finish first by quite a margin. See, this is what makes me think, oh, maybe I can bump up the difficulty because I'm better. You know, that's a good 6 seconds faster. What am I saying? 4 seconds. 4 seconds faster. So, that is going to do it for today. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, and to see more content like this one, make sure you are subscribed. The Discord link's in the description below, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next one. Take care.